Shockwave is now available to anyone on Galaxy Attack Alien Shooter. The problem is it's a bit expensive. In this video I will unlock Shockwave, then start upgrading it, then afterwards I will test it out in a few game modes. So here it is, a massive 2,000 crystals to unlock this ship. I think it's worth doing, but it is very expensive. I'm sure I will find out more after unlocking it. Alright, so there we go. I need to upgrade this as much as possible now, so that may take a bit of time. Let's start upgrading the power first. Now, I have tons of these legendary pieces. Some call them hot dog sausages. This should be no problem to max out. Almost done with power. The occasional level requires evolve stones as well. There we go, looking good. However, I don't have enough overload orbs for promotion yet. Let's do bullet level next. Now, I do have enough stones for all 3 levels of evolve as well. The main reason I have so many level 10 stones is because of the Infinity Stones event. I synthesize all my stones up to complete the event, so in the end I end up with tons of level 10 stones. Let's get the evolve done. Nice, that's looking pretty good. Now, I will come back to the military gear later. I have tons of military chests, so this should be quite easy to max out. All my other ships have completed military gear, so I have been saving up my military chests, and I have quite a lot of them. So since I don't have a level of Hex Tech completed on Shockwave yet, I will equip the golden wings. These will make the ship go golden in modes like Endless and Boss Raid mode. Since I'm going to be using this ship a lot to try and rank it up, that's kind of essential. Mixing it up a bit in case I use this team in PvP, I have equipped the Dragonfire wings. Finally, I do need to equip the golden wings. There we go, that's that done there. It's time to start opening all these military chests. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I still do the daily challenges even though all other ships have their military gear completed apart from Shockwave. I have made sure the target ship is Shockwave here. This should make sure only Shockwave pieces drop from the military chests. Here we go, let's open these up, see what I get. 2 target pieces out of the first 10, let's open some more. There's a nice orange piece out of these ones. An orange one and a red one this time around, nice. Let's go over to Shockwave and start upgrading the military gear. Since I have plenty of military chests, I will do the upgrading as quickly as possible. Since this is going to take ages, I will skip to the point where my military gear is almost completed. There we go, I've skipped ahead. I only have the final part of red military gear to do, so let's try and complete it. Yeah, I didn't quite complete it, so let's open some more chests up. Let's have a look. Nice, there we go, military gear on Shockwave is completed. Let's bring up the weapon as well while I'm here. There we go. So what happens if I open military chests when all the military gear on all my ships is completed? Well, let's find out. Yeah, that looks like random pieces to me. What happens if I select Shockwave as the target ship though? Well, I'm about to find out. Here we go, a red piece to start. That looks like random pieces again though, unfortunately, so that answers that question. Not overly exciting, as you saw. The Shockwave ship does have options for full auto, semi-auto and manual. For now I'm going to use semi-auto until I get the hang of this ship a bit better. Later on though, I will probably swap to manual for the 15% damage increase. I'm going to cover 3 different methods for ranking up Shockwave, and the first method is Boss Raid League mode. You can select the ship you want to start with here, making it an easy way to rank up Shockwave. However, you may find the damage isn't as good as some of the other merged ships. I will do a run of Wartron with my preferred ship, which is Spectral Drake, then afterwards I will do a run with Shockwave. There we go, that's what my Spectral Drake can do here. Before I start my run with Shockwave, please bear in mind I can't equip any expert items on this ship yet. I need to rank it up further and all my expert items are pink quality. So Spectral Drake was definitely better here under my current setup. Just bear in mind I was using a skin on Spectral Drake, plus I had a critical sensor expert item that I can't equip on Shockwave yet, plus the power on Shockwave is not maxed yet as it still needs to be promoted. You can use Shockwave in mini-boss mode, however this is quite a difficult strategy. If you can make it work though, you will gain both EXP for Shockwave and crystals as well. You want to equip the power squad, making sure you have Patrick as lead for the power boost he brings. You will get a stronger ship after each boss, then when you reach around boss 9, you will get a legendary giving you Shockwave. You need to have all other merged ships turned off for this to work, and you will want to do this on stage 20 to give the maximum amount of bosses that you can rank up Shockwave on. Bear in mind this is quite a difficult stage to complete. Anyway, let me show you the method in action so you can all see how this works. It did take me several attempts to complete this. You do get Shockwave EXP plus crystals though, so it's a good one to practice. The final method for ranking up Shockwave I'm going to be covering in this video is Endless Mode. I think this is the easiest and fastest way. You start with Pulse Blast in Endless Mode, so what I recommend doing is putting Carrier Uplink on this ship, then waiting until a legendary spawns. Once a legendary appears, your Pulse Blast will turn into Shockwave, which is what you want here. I recommend equipping the Golden Wings. This will give you an extra life and make things a lot easier. Let's see how long it takes to get a legendary, then I will show some of the later stages using my Shockwave. That's a small taster of what Shockwave can do in Endless. There we go, that's the end of this video. I hope you found that interesting. So Shockwave is a bit expensive, but it is a fun ship to use. I did find the Evolve skill tends to activate when the enemies are already defeated though. If you can time it so the Evolve skill hits the boss just as it spawns, then often it can take out the boss in a single attack. The problem is, it doesn't happen very often, but it's fun when it does. So this is what my profile looks like. This is a completely legit VIP 0 account. I have never used any cheats or hacks here. To get an account like this though, you need to play every day. You also need to be able to farm mini boss mode for crystals. It takes a very long time, but it is achievable by anyone that puts the effort and time into it. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Subscribing is always very much appreciated. Check out a previous video on the screen. You can also subscribe from here if you want to do so. And thanks for watching.